Okay, so once again, in case, because I just saw some of the numbers spike up a little bit. Okay, so my YouTube members voted for the villain in this game, which they voted on Ultron. My patrons over on Patreon voted for the hero, which they voted for She-Hulk. They didn't know what each other was doing, so it was completely kind of random, unless they happen to be on both subs, but there's very few people that do both. So this is what we have here. So again, thank you to my patrons over on Patreon. Thank you for my YouTube members for the support. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. That stable income really does help the channel a ton. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. So we're going to try this. We're going to see how this goes. The deck, in case you're wondering, on the YouTube video, I'll put it in the description. But for everyone else, here we go. We have that. There's the deck link in case you want to see it. And then we have to put a card in first, right? So when revealed, each player puts the top card face down and the play as a drone minion. We have to do that before we draw cards and whatnot. So there's our drone minion. Play the game already. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I have failed you lately? You have, but I wasn't going to point it out. My difficulty with Ultron is that horrible second stage of the main scheme, especially when he's in stage 2. I think what I want to do is kind of push hard. Like, I want to keep him here as long as I can, or because I just took it off. Keep him here as long as I can, and then try to keep this down somehow. And then push hard on second stage. I think that's the goal. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do this. All right, so what we got going on. I don't remember if he has a lot of stun or confuses. I should have really looked at that. But I do like the idea of having martial prowess for attack events on a double. Right? This makes a lot of sense to me. Superhuman strength would be nice. 1x1 would also be nice. So I think I'm going to actually dump these 2 for now. Because the stun Ultron will be nice for a round. 1x1 will let me knock out one and then do another damage. So kill him quick. So we're going to try this. All right. So chase him down and precision strike. Pretty useless cards, but that's fine. All right. So let's use a double to play martial prowess. We're going to flip up. So She-Hulk states, do you even lift? I do, She-Hulk. Don't judge me. After you change this form, deal 2 damage to enemy. I don't want to do it to this one because we're going to be doing 1x1. So there's no sense in like doing that. So we're going to deal it to Ultron. So he's going to go down 2. I could dump 2 cards to play superhuman strength. It's going to give me +2 attack, which is fine. And then we're going to use martial prowess to play 1x1, deal 2 damage to enemy. We're going to deal it to this minion, which only has 1 life. It's a relentless assault. If it defeats that enemy, which it does, deal 2 damage to a different enemy. 2 damage to that enemy. Okay. By the same tokens for a good mix for Marvel Champions. I really highly recommend Exhaust and Ready tokens. They're my favorite. Okay, so I think we're going to attack for the 5. God, this feels like it's too aggressive already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to do the 5, right? Because it's 3 + 2. And then we're going to get to stun Ultron. So he's down to 8 life. He is stunned. This gets discarded, which is sad. And then we're going to ready up. But I guess that's a pretty decent spot to be right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Chase him down, precision strike, focus rage, and Queen Carrier. We might dump everything to put in Queen Carrier because the other resource generator might be like really nice. So, all right, so 1 goes on to here. Ultron is stunned, so that's good. Now, this force response states after Ultron attacks you, choose to either blah blah blah. It doesn't matter because he never attacked us, right? There we go. No, do not turn sideways. Shouldn't you lose super strength with the 1x1? Oh, mate. Well, just say I did the other way then. You're right. I probably should have, but just say I did the 1x1 and then the superhuman strength. I was too busy talking to you all. This is why the Sunday videos exist. Ultron attacks you. Discard the top card of your deck for each damage dealt by this attack. Okay, so okay, he's gonna attack. I'm gonna take the hit. So it's gonna be 2 plus nothing. 1, 2. Now we have to. I'm gonna do this first, and then I'll do this. Each damage, discard a top card of your deck. So 1, 2. Okay, that's discard. Then, after Ultron attacks you, choose either place 1 threat in the main scheme or put the top card of your deck in play face down with you as a drone minion. I'm going to do the drone minion because I think we'll just punch the minion in the face and call it a day, right? Yeah, I think we'll do it. The poll result, that was luck. I don't want to talk about it. All right, we're going to drop 3 cards to play Queen Carrier because I feel like this will be the better card for the long run, I think. And then I'm going to deal 3 damage to take out the minion, which was legal practice. All right, let's ready up. Draw our 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 1 by 1. Relentless Assault, Split Personality. All right, Split Personality might be interesting. I kind of like the idea of it. And we'd be able to do 1 by 1. Okay, cool. All right, it's pretty good spot to be in. That goes there. We're going to take the hit. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then after he attacks you, we'll place a drone minion out there. Then the minion's got to attack me. He's still a 1 attack. That's fine. He could deal 1 damage. That doesn't bother me. He's at 8. Bad card is... All right. When revealed, each player puts the top card of the deck face down with them. Engage them as a drone minion. Okay, that's fine. All right, so we got 2. So we have 8 life left. Here's what I'm thinking. Chat. We can do... Martial Prowess to play a 1 by 1 to knock both these out, right? This is my thought. And then we can use Queen Carrier and 2 more cards to play Split Personality. It allows us to change our form, then draw up to your printed hand size, which would be 6. Then we can flip back up. Or I could heal and then flip back up and play the cards. I think that's a pretty good trade-off there. So let's do Martial Prowess for an attack event. Deal 2 damage to the enemy. It will defeat this enemy. And then because of that, it could do 2 on the other one. So far, so good. Oh, Endurance. Then I think we're going to heal. This is going to pop, but I think that's okay. Well, man. Well, let's use Queen Carrier and 2 cards to play Split Personality. So change your form. Then draw up to your printed hand size, which is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, what do we have going on here? 1, 2 punch, Relentless Assault, double. Okay, Psylocke. We can put in Psylocke to then thwart off of there. I think that's what we do. Two, 3, 4. Do we just recover the 5? Yeah, we should recover 5. All right, let's recover 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to flip back up. In doing so, deal 2 damage to an enemy. 1, 2. I want to play Psylocke, so we're going to dump a double. 2, 3, 4. I need the counters. You can't play Psylocke without the confused counters, right? It doesn't make sense. Why even have the counters if you're not going to play them, right, chat? And what are you even doing here? Ugh. All right. So she comes in. Even though we have the counters, we're going to actually thwart. So let's thwart the 2 off of here to keep that down. Which covers a what? And then let's throw away a card to play Precision Strike to deal 2 damage. It does not defeat the enemy, so we don't get to heal, unfortunately, but that's okay. What do we have? 13 life? All right, let's ready up. This is okay still. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Legal Practice, Superhuman Law, Deficient. All right, Nick Fury will be good. Stinks. It won't work with combat training, but that's all right. All right, so 1 onto here. Ultron's going to attack. I'm going to take the hit, so it's going to be 2 plus nothing. 1, 2. After Ultron attacks you, choose either place 1 threat in the main scheme. Card sleeves. Oh, I use Dragon Shield. Card sleeves. I mean, yeah, no problem, Razor. I use Dragon Shield. They're in my opinion the best. They're all matte, so this is clear matte. This is black matte, and these are like old school clear. All right, so they went there, did the damage. They're going to do 1 more damage to me, which is fine. Back card is... Hey, Ilman, how's it going? Rage Ultron. Ultron attacks. Okay. We'll just take this hit too. So it's gonna be 2, 3, 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. After we have to discard 4 cards, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another one comes in as a drone, which is really cool. Oops. All right, so we only have 6 life left. Okay. Okay, chat. All right, let's play Queen Carrier and dump 3 cards to play Nick Fury. No, we only have 2 cards. Do you get to shuffle it back up? I think you get to, right? Like, do I get a 3rd card? I think I do. I think it's when it's from their deck. It doesn't do it. Hey, Zam. Welcome. Zam Quixote. And I'm doing well, Illman. Thank you. I need my 3rd card, chat. You still get 3. Thank God. That's what I thought, but I always worry. Hey, Em, how's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. All right, so my 3rd card is Chase him down. Oh, but X gonna give it to you. Are you kidding me right now? Okay. You often play Marvel Champs. Is it your favorite game, favorite LCG, or is it just the season? It's in my top 3 games for sure. I would say it's up there. It's up there. But I do enjoy it a lot. All right, Professor X doesn't make sense as much as I want him to make sense because we have Nick Fury and whatnot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna attack the drone minion, and then we're gonna chase him down, which removes 2 threat from his scheme. Cool. Psylocke is going to deal 1 damage to Ultron. Wait. Yeah, to Ultron. So deal 1 damage, and then we deal another damage, and we confuse Ultron. So Ultron's down to 2 life. Nick Fury is going to knock out this guy. Takes 1 consequential. Okay, so we have our bad card for decking out, which is fine. I'm going to hold... No, it doesn't make sense to hold on to X. Because what we can do next turn... Because Nick is going to take the block. We can flip down next turn, because he's going to be confused. And that will let us to heal up more. How about Lord of the Rings LCG? I like Lord of the Rings a lot. It's up there. It's up there. I just haven't played in a long time. Oh, wait. This was supposed to be the confusion token I use. My bad. But I do enjoy it. It's a very good game. All right, I'm going to throw away X. Let's ready up. 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to get an advance. I most likely will not get an advance. There's a chance I don't get an advance. All right, 1 goes there. The goat. All right, so Nick Fury is going to take this hit. So it's going to be 2, 3 damage. Knocks out Nick Fury. Easy enough. Okay, so then a drone comes into play. Drone's going to deal damage. That's fine. I will take that damage. And then we get 2 back cards. Daredevil? Daredevil will happen eventually. There's no doubt in my mind. I think it's going to be like a couple cycles away, though. That's like their next last big hero to like do. Of course it's not advance. Of course it's not advance. It's the same card we get all the time. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? All right, well, this is going to slow down the game a lot. So that is fun. Okay, so 4 goes on to here. And then... Can we just have 1 day where we don't get Shadow of the Past, maybe? Fantastic Four? I think that's next. All right. So that's that. X equal to remaining hit points. Okay, that's fine. All right. Oh, thank God. Deal 1 damage to each friendly character. Ugh. All right, 1 to me, and we lose Psylocke. Okay. Okay. Okay, chat. Things are going well. I'm really happy right now. Okay. Oh yeah, Diamond's Edge, you missed your chance to do the Shadow of the Past sound effect. We're gonna drop a double to play combat training.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
There it is.
No! No! No!
Okay. Let's do... Alright, let's play Martial Prowess, do 1x1. Now, and by 1x1 I mean Precision Strike. Deal 2 damage to take out the minion. And then we get to heal too. 1, 2. I am then going to use Queen Carrier to 1x1. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. We're going to defeat Ultron to bring in next Ultron. He comes in with 22 life. It's so much life. Where is it? Is Lord of the Rings harder than Ultron? It depends on the stage. Like some Lord of the Rings stuff is really hard. Some of it's not very hard. Okay. And then we defeat him. So we deal 2 damage to Titania. Titania. Alright. So we have 4 attack. Yeah. Let's swing 4 and knock her out. So she done. And then I'm going to flip down. And then ready up. Draw my 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Oh, split personality. This is a bad time to get that. It's a really bad time to get that. Alright. So 1 normally would go on here, but I am going to object. And when threat would be placed on a scheme, prevent 1 of that threat. So I object. I am allowed to do this because this just states I can't remove threat. I'm not removing threat. I'm preventing it from happening. Ultron is confused. So that's that. That we don't have to worry about. When Ultron attacks you, we don't have to do that. So that's fine. Bad card is... Ultron's Imperative. When revealed, the first player puts the top 2 cards of their deck face down as drone minions. That's really rough. Okay. All right. So. Okay, chat. I don't even think I'm going to heal. 1, 2. So I could do 4, 8. No, he's going to do too much damage. I should heal. Or I can run that with that. I can use split. No, I could flip up. Deal 2 damage. Attack. Then use split personality? No, that doesn't make sense. Because I can't play half the cards. Hold on. We're thinking this through. We could drop all 3 of these cards, do Focus Rage to take a damage when we draw a card. Maybe that's useful? You should heal? Yeah, but healing seems weak. Because we could do 8, 9, 10, 14. We could do 14 damage. Yeah, which is not going to be enough. And the problem is then we can't use 1-2 punch. Which stinks. Alright, so we're not going to use 1-2 punch. We can use 1-2, or we could save it and put Hellcat in, which maybe we do that. Okay, let's heal for 5. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flip up. I'm going to use Martial Prowess and Queen Carrier to play Relentless Assault. I did use a Strength resource to deal 5 damage to the minion. It's going to gain Overkill. The minion only has 1 life, so it's going to be 4 damage onto Ultron. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3 cards to play Hellcat. Hellcat's going to exhaust to thwart 2 off of Ultron's Imperative because I don't want to deal with that. We'll keep the drone minion. That's fine. We have 11 life. All right, let's ready up. I'm going to hold into 1, 2 punch because I think that's going to be strong. 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's not bad. As if we're do a Nebula and give a Silver Surfer, it'd be interesting. Fantastic Four, I think, is going to be an interesting cycle overall. All right, so we're going to... Oh, I'm sorry. Before we do, we have to add in this. And then he gets +1 attack. So he's swinging for 4. We're going to have Hellcat take the damage. It's going to be 2, 3, 4. Knocks out Hellcat. It's 1 interrupt. So I take 2 damage from each one of the... Or I take 1 damage from each of them, 2 total. And then bad card is... Deal 1 damage to each friendly character. So 1 more damage. That's fine. Okay. Let's do... What's he got? 18 life. Let's dump 2 cards to play Superhuman Strength. So we got +2 attack, which is fine. We're going to swing and attack for 3, 4, 5, 6 onto Ultron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 onto Ultron. Which is going to stun Ultron. I am then going to play 1, 2 punch with Queen Carrier to ready up Ultron. This also goes away. Or ready up, not Ultron, She-Hulk. And then we can swing for another 4. Which are the others? I don't know for sure, but I'm going to guess Jubilee is next to him, Nightcrawler, and I'm still on Team Mystique. Even though people think it's Beast. I don't think it's Beast, but people think it's Magneto. I could also go for, or the last villain I think is going to be Professor X, or Professor X is going to be the last villain. All right, so we have 8 life left. They're each going to do 1, which is fine probably. Or we flip down. We let him scheme a lot because YOLO. Yeah, I think we do that. All right, I'm going to flip down. No, I'm going to attack first for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then flip down. And then ready up. Yeah, this is the play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The reason being... Oh, we have 1, 2 punches everywhere. Oh my god. Okay. The reason being is because this will not put a threat on. Because once again, I'm going to object to it. So it will not happen. Now he's going to scheme a lot onto here. So it's going to be 2, 3 onto here, which pops this. Which is completely fine at this point. So when revealed, each player puts the top card of their deck face down to him as a drone minion. That's fine. Don't even care. And then this is after placing threat here during step 1. We've already done that, so we don't have to worry about that. Now, 1, 2, 3 threat is going to be added on. Because each of them are scheming for 1. Ultron heals 2 for each drone minion engaged with you. Ah, shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so he's got a little more life than I thought. But I think we're still okay. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. So I'm going to flip up. After you change this form, deal 2 damage to enemy. We're going to deal it to Ultron. 1, 2. I'm going to use Martial Prowess and Queen Carrier to do Relentless Assault onto this guy. So he's got 1 life, so he's going to overkill 4 onto Ultron. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, Relentless Assault says deal 5 damage to a minion if you pay for this card using a fist resource, which daily gains overkill. And then we're going to swing for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to throw away a card to play 1, 2 punch, so it readies us up. We're going to swing for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to throw away a card to play 1, 2 punch to ready us up. And then we're going to swing for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy. Easy. Turns out She-Hulk is goated against Ultron.